Hi, welcome to yoga. Go ahead and put on your yoga clothes, grab your mat, and we're going to get started. So walking to the top of our mat, we'll take a nice big inhale, sweep our arms overhead, exhale, fold yourself forward. We pedal our feet, bend our right knee, bend our left knee, 3 more times each way. And 1 more time. Inhale here, exhale, find that halfway lift so we straighten through our spine. And then forward fold, plant your hands and hop and step back into your plank. From here, we're press up and back into our downward dog. We're going to move our hips from one side to the other. 2 more times each way. Back to center, lift that right leg high. Look at your hands, bring it all the way through. We're coming to warrior one, so that means we bend through our front knee. Left knee steps out wide and it's at a 45-degree angle. Sweep those arms overhead. Nice big inhale. And then exhale, forward fold, plant your hands, step both your feet back, and press back into the downward dog. Lift that left leg high. Look at your hands, bring it all the way through warrior one, other side. Hips are forward, we bend through that front knee. And breathe. Exhale, forward fold. Step your feet back and press up and back into your downward dog. Let's hold it here for 3 rounds of breath. Next, we'll lift that right leg high, lift our hands, bring it all the way through, coming to warrior two. That means we still bend through that front knee. Our left foot steps behind our right foot. It's parallel to the short edge of the mat. And then we cartwheel our arms up. So our arms are extending, we're bending through this front knee, we're lengthening through our back, and gaze over that right middle finger. And then we exhale. Bend that back knee, step that right leg back, come into our plank, and press back in, up into our downward dog. Hold it here for 3 breaths. Lift that left leg high, warrior two on the other side, step that left leg back, pivot, and step that right foot in line with the left, bend through the left knee, cartwheel those arms up. Gaze over that left middle finger. And then we pivot on that back foot. We bring our hands back down, step back into that plank, and up into our downward dog. Hold it here for 3 breaths. We lift that right leg high. We're coming to our high lunge, so we step that right leg all the way through. Keep that left leg long and sweep those arms overhead. Continue to sweep those arms behind you as you open up your chest to the ceiling. Come back through center, bring those hands to heart center. Let's hold it here for 1 breath. Bring length through that back leg. Torso's up nice and tall. Fold those down, those in. And then fold yourself forward. Plant your hands, step that right leg back. And press up and back into that downward dog. Left leg comes high. Bring it to the front of the mat. Come to that high lunge on the other side. Sweep those arms overhead. Reach them behind you as you open up your heart to the ceiling. Come back through center. Bring your hands to heart center. Let's hold it here. Find length in that back leg. And then we fold ourselves forward. Step that left leg back. Press up and back into that downward dog. Lift that right leg high. We're coming back to warrior one. Right leg comes all the way through. Left leg steps out at a 45-degree angle. Bend through that right leg. Sweep your arms all the way up. You bring your hands together over the top of your head. 3 more breaths here. Bring your hands to heart center. We're going to open up into warrior two. That means we step that left leg behind our right. We turn it so it's parallel to the short edge of the mat. Bend deeper to that right leg. Open up those arms wide. Then from here we cartwheel down. We step back into that plank and up into that downward dog. Same thing, left side, left leg comes side. Look at your hands, bring it all the way through. Step that right leg wide, bend into the front knee, sweep those arms overhead. Hips are forward. Bring those palms together. We're gonna open up our arms as we step that left leg back and deeper into that front knee, gaze over that left middle finger. And then we cartwheel our hands down. Come into that downward dog. Bring that right leg high. Look at your hands, bring it all the way through. Come to that high lunge again. Sweep those arms overhead, but this time we bring our hands to heart center. Option always to drop to your knee if you'd like to, but for right now we're at 5, that feels good for you. We're gonna find a twist, so hand yourselves forward. Right elbow, left elbow to right knee, pardon me. And we use that left elbow to press ourselves up the way. 2 more breaths here. Come back through center, plant your hands, step back into plank, press up into downward dog, lift that left leg high. Look at your hands, bring it all the way through, high lunge. Sweep those arms overhead. Bring your hands to heart center. Hinge forward, right elbow to left knee. Actively press yourself away. Come back to center, come up nice and tall. And then fold yourself forward, plant your hands, step back into your plank. This time we're gonna find our child's pose. Knees as wide as your mat, big toes touch. Bend your hips back, walk your hands forward and drop your forehead to the mat. Bring your hands by your head, press yourselves up, bring those knees into the center, tuck your toes, and shift up and back into that downward dog. We're coming to our warrior 2, lift that right leg high. Look at your hands, bring it all the way through. Bend through that front leg. Step that left leg behind your right, heels arch alignment, and cartwheel your hands up. Hold it here for 2 breaths. Actively reach those arms, grow your torso up tall. Right hand to right thigh, left arm comes up and over. Left hand to left thigh, right arm comes up and over. Back through center. We start to pivot on this back foot as we plant our hands, step back into plank and press up into downward dog. Become to the other side, left leg high. Look at your hands, bring it all the way through, step that right leg behind the left. Cartwheel those arms up, warrior 2. Right hand to right thigh, left arm comes up and over. Left hand to left thigh, right arm comes up and over. Come back to center. Pivot on that back foot. Fold yourselves forward, step back into that plank. We'll take ourselves through a chaturanga back. So we're gonna lower all the way. Untap those toes. And then either we press just our chest away, or we can start to activate through those legs. Lower yourself all the way down, tuck your toes, press up into plank and back into downward dog. Hold it here for 3 breaths. We're going to take another child's pose, drop those knees, big toes touch, sit your hips back, walk your hands forward, drop your forehead. Walk your hands over to the right side, plant your hands, drop your head. Walk your hands through center, come to the other side. Come back through center, walk your hands by your head, press yourself up, knees come into center, knees are underneath our hips. We're gonna come to our shoulders, right arm comes high. Dive it through, drop your shoulders to the mat, drop your ears to the mat. 4 breaths here. that right arm back, left arm reaches up. Dive it all the way through. Come onto your shoulder and your ear. Come back to all fours. Top your toes. Shift your hips up and back. We're going to come back to our high lunge. Right leg comes high. Look at our hands. Bring it all the way through. Lengthen through that back leg. Sweep your arms overhead. Bring your hands to heart center. We're going to find that twist again. Hinge forward. Left elbow to right knee. Back through center. Sit nice and tall. We're going to hold it here for 3 more breaths. Pull those abdominals in. Forward fold. Put your hands. Step back into plank. Press up and back into downward dog. Left side now. Left leg comes high. Look at your hands. Bring it all the way through. Find length through that back leg. Sweep those arms overhead. Bring your hands to heart center. Hinge yourself forward. Right elbow to left knee. Come back through center. We hold it here for 3 breaths. Fold yourself forward. Plant your hands. Step back into plank. We're going to hold it here. Excuse me. Hold it here for 3 breaths. And lower all the way down. We come to our cobra. Untuck those toes. Plant your hands next to yourself. Squeeze those elbows tight. Pull your abdominals in. Exhale. Press yourself away. Hold it here for 3 breaths. Lower yourself all the way down. Tuck your toes. Press yourself up into plank, back into downward dog. We're going to come to our last warrior 2. Lift that right leg high. Bring it all the way through. Step that left foot behind your right. Bend into that knee. Curl those arms up. Left hand to left thigh. Right arm comes up and back. Right hand to right thigh. Left arm comes up and back. Come back to center. Cartwheel those arms down. Plant your hands. Step back into plank. Lower all the way down. We're coming to cobra. Untuck those toes. Arms are hugging your side. Press away. 3 breaths here. Lower yourself down. Tuck your toes. Up through plank. Back into downward dog. Left leg high. Last warrior 2. Step all the way through. Right leg steps back. Bend through that front knee. Cartwheel those arms up. Right hand to right thigh, left arm comes up and back. Left arm comes to the thigh, right arm comes up and back. Back through center. Cartwheel those arms down. Step back into plank. Lower yourself all the way down. Untuck those toes. Elbows hug your ribs as you press yourself away. Lower yourself back down. Tuck your toes. We're coming to our knees though, so press back into your knees. Cross your ankles, sit your hips up and over your ankles, bring those legs forward. We'll find a nice forward fold here, so bring those legs long in front of you. Flex your feet, actively press your hamstrings into the ground. Sit up nice and tall. Big inhale, sweep those arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. And sit up nice and tall and bring that left leg wide. Right sole of the foot comes into the left thigh. Twist yourself so you're squared to your left leg. Inhale here, exhale, fold yourself forward. Sit up nice and tall, full switch legs, right leg wide. Left foot comes into your right side. Square yourself to this right foot and then fold yourself. And sit up nice and tall, open both legs wide, flex those feet, sit up nice and tall. Big inhale, and then exhale, fold yourself forward. Walk your hands back, sit up tall. Bring those legs together, bend your knees, plant your feet, and lower yourself onto the ground. Once you're on the ground, bring those knees into your chest. Left leg comes long, right knee comes into your chest. Switch, left knee comes into your chest, right leg comes long. Release. Bring both your legs long. Bring your arms long by your side. Coming to your Shavasana. Start to shake your head no. And then yes. And then we go to feet. And one knee and then the other. Roll onto your side. And then push yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands apart center. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy your day. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you.